What's going on, YouTube? It's your boy Zay. Come back to you with another video. You know how we do it. We get right into it. So this video I want to talk about, and it's like I kept saying in my last video, this video very close in relation. So I want to talk about how some people try to change what other people are doing, how other people are doing things to align with whatever they're doing, right? So take, for example, on my last video, while I was talking about how, I kind of made that transition of not eating meat and not eating dairy back in the summer of 2022. And I was saying like how I wasn't going around trying to, force people to, hey, you need to be doing this too. Oh, y'all eating wrong. Cause I see so many people doing that. I didn't want to be that because I just don't believe in trying to force people to be on your timeline. That's not how this works. If everybody's supposed to be on the same timeline, if the universe wanted to be like that, the Most High God wanted to be like that, then that would have been the case. But that's not the case. Everybody's on their own different path and different things in different ways. So just because you start doing something a certain way, now you want everybody else to start moving the same way like you. Now, granted, even I understand if you start to see benefits, you want other people to, but even still, this is a realm of free will. So just because you start to see benefits, and even if you're not even coming from a place of, ego and trying to one up people or trying to put down people, it's still a free will, a realm of free will. So regardless of the benefits you seeing, if the person is good with what they doing, leave it be. Now, once that person comes to you and asks you like, hey, what do you think about it? I see you, started doing that. Can you tell me a couple things? Then that's when you proceed to, give game whatever you've been partaking in and the knowledge that you've come up with and even the practices that you've been doing. But outside of that, like, that person didn't ask for your assistance or your guidance on that. That's why I put my videos on YouTube, like, because it's not me speaking to specifically any individual. It's just putting this information out there for whoever wants to consume it and digest it, they can. If you don't, it's no, you know what I'm saying? It's no hard feelings, none of that. You feel me? I operate off of free will. I operate off of people are allowed to do the things that they're allowed to do as long as you're not harming or causing disruptions to anybody else. Do you live your life? Live your life. Like I've developed so many changes over these past years, like changing the way I eat, sexual discipline. Even with sexual discipline, I tell guys, I tell my homeboys about it, like, hey, I've mentioned it to them, but I'm not out here like, oh, y'all need to be doing this. If you ain't doing this, you ain't shit. I'm not doing that. What kind of person would I be? What kind of person would I be? People, and most people who do that don't even understand. When you do that, people don't even want to listen to you because you're judging them from Jump Street. I pride myself on being non-judgmental. That's why so many people come to me about their problem, because they know I'm not about to judge them. Like, even though, I'm a certain caliber of individual, like I've done, a good amount of things, and I've come up with a certain level of knowledge, and I'm at a certain standard within myself. I'm still down to earth enough to not judge people on different walks of life and the things that they're going through. You feel me? Like I said, we all on different timelines. So people who be in a spiritual ego trying to tell people, oh, you shouldn't be eating that. I get it. I get what you're saying, but at the same time, it's like, let these people live their lives on according to how they want to live it. If it's meant for them to take that journey that you tell them they need to take, then they will take it in due time, on their own time. You feel me? Everybody's on their own time. There's so many people out here that be, oh, I started doing this. Y'all need to get on this right now, ASAP. Bro, maybe it's not time for them to get on it. You just be on it. How about that? You just focus on you being on it. And I'll tell you why people do that. Let me tell you why people do that. A lot of people don't feel comfortable with changes that made in their life, with changes that they've made in their life, unless other people adapt it and do it. Like, unless other people do it around them, they gonna always feel uncomfortable. Oh, y'all need to be doing this. Why does it like affect you so much that other people not doing it? As long as you doing it and it's benefiting your life, cool. Like with retention, I tell people, here and there, but outside of that, I don't really be speaking on it. I really don't be speaking on it. Like, I don't be blasting it everywhere, saying, "Oh, I'm doing this." I didn't even tell my social media about me switching over to a non-meat, non-dairy food lifestyle. My brother had tagged me in the post and he had it on there. And that's how people started finding out. But outside of that, I ain't started speaking on it. And until I mentioned it on YouTube, but outside of that, I don't condemn or bash people for doing what they do. Like, do you? I got love for everybody, bro. Do you? If that's what's make you happy right now, bro, do you, bro? Cause like I said, like I said in the last video, with the whole food thing, it was a spiritual thing. It was something from within. So when people like want me to explain to them how they made the transition, I'm like, but I can't. Like I told my sister, it was out of my control. I was literally out of my control. That's why I won't be going around like trying to judge, because it's like, it was something that happened within. So if it's not happening within you, I can't expect you to make that shift. You dig what I'm saying? Because it didn't happen it happened within me, and it was a personal experience. So it's like, I can't expect my personal experience to affect everybody else in what they doing, because they didn't have that personal experience like I had it. You know what I'm saying? And these personal experiences come at different times through different things. You feel me? That's just what it is. With me, with spirituality, it just came to, like, it's just something that went in. I didn't go around telling people, oh, y'all need to tap in the spirit. No, that's just something that tapped in. Like, it's just a message that came within me. Now, if somebody come and ask me about it, of course, I put them on game, books to read, all that. But I'm not out here bashing people with religion. None of that. I got love for everybody, every religion, all walks life, all that. I promote righteousness. Anybody going against righteousness, I'm against you. Because if you're against righteousness, you're against nature. You're against the universe. As long as you know what I'm saying, you a righteous individual, you a genuine individual, you authentic. Bro, I don't care what you do, what you celebrate, none of that. Good vibes over here with me, I swear. Because I'm a non-judgmental person, bro. I operate out of love, operate out of, caring for each other. And bro, it's just, people so stuck in a spiritual ego nowadays, and just the ego in itself is just, they don't even be realizing it. They don't be realizing it, but when you be putting people down because they're not doing certain things that you're doing, it's like, does that really make you really evaluate yourself? The individual that you saying that you are, while you're putting other people down for not doing the things that you're doing, and you saying you this, super high dope individual, but it's like you still putting people down. That's not a low frequency. That's a very low frequency. You putting other people down because they're not practicing or doing the things that you're doing. So what? People coming to people. That's what I'm really trying to get people to understand. People coming to things differently at different times, in different ways, through different people, through different experiences. Like, it is what it is. It is what it is, bro. Allow people to grow and to develop and to learn the lessons that they need to learn. Everybody like, and I be seeing this on TikTok. I don't know if I talked about this already, but I be seeing this on TikTok. Even with like, it's this whole back and forth thing with spirituality against religion. It's just like everybody trying to clash and trying to say, I think I did talk about this on the YouTube video before, but I'm about to talk about it again because it's very important. Everybody trying to clash and say, oh, this about this side, this about this side. Just like, bro, just live your life. Whatever you believe in it. Like, believe in it. Like, that's it, bro. Whatever you believe in, if whatever you believe in is helping you to get through this human experience, through this life experience, bro, do that. But here's the problem, man, where people come in trying to get other people to do the same thing that they doing so they feel comfortable about whatever they doing. Because a lot of people, when people don't do the same thing that they doing, it causes insecurities within them and second guessing themselves because they don't really and truly believe in whatever they say they believe in. They need validation from other people around them that believe in it as well, so they can feel comfortable within their beliefs. Like real stand-up men, you can't shift their belief on nothing. And I respect real stand-up men who don't shift their belief for nothing. Now, when I say that, I'm not saying that these real stand-up men don't have an open ear to learning new things and possibly, on their own accord, might step into different walks of life and whatnot. But a real man, forget real man, a real authentic individual don't just, change up their belief just because another person. Nah, if a person doesn't feel something within, then they shouldn't make the change, because just because you felt that within, that doesn't mean that's for their spirit. I'm just saying, that was for your spirit, and you trying to get other people to, adapt things that was just meant for your spirit. Now that you get that person to adapt to something that was for your spirit, and they wasn't even meant for their spirit, and that person get thrown off, or they just lose their mind because it wasn't even ready for their spirit. Now the universe got a problem with you because you handling the business, you in business that you ain't got nothing to do with. You trying to overstep your role on this planet. The universe, the Most High God, gonna get to that person whenever they get to them to do these things that they need to do, if it's meant for them to do it. But if it ain't, you don't need to be pushing your belief system. You don't need to be pushing, the things that you're doing, your lifestyle habits on other people. Now, you can talk about it openly, but when I say pushing on people, you shouldn't be going to people and oh, man, you need to get that. You need to stop that, man. Man, nah, man. For what? 9 times out of 10, if a person is doing something harmful to their body, 9 times out of 10, they already know. They already know. So it's just like, you feel me? If that person don't feel within their spirit to change or to do these necessary things to, elevate their life, like, leave it at that. Let that conversation be between them and their creator. You worry about your path, worry about your lifestyle, worry about upgrading whatever you doing. People be in too many other people's business. Oh man, you need to be doing that better. They be these highly, I mean, why they be these highly spiritual people in their spiritual ego? Oh, that person is wrong about that. He shouldn't be. Shut up. People always trying to shut up, bro. It be so annoying seeing this. Like, bro, worry about yourself. You worry about yourself so you can be in a position to help other people if that time comes. But you so focused on everybody else, you never get your chips right. You never get in alignment with who you need to be, because you oh yeah, I need to be doing this. Oh, y'all still doing that? Or we been, okay, whatever, bro. Congratulations. Congrats. Like, that's how I'm at with it. And like, a lot of things I see on the internet I don't agree with, but I'm not out here bashing people. I just be like, okay, well, that's just how people think or how people take things. But I'm not out here bashing people. Oh, y'all this and that. What do I gain for that? To boost my ego? That's literally it. People do these things and say these things about people and put them down just to boost their ego so they feel better about whatever they doing or whatever they believing in. I'm telling you, but that's all it is. So when you see through that, you just be like, I mean, yeah, I would definitely love for other dudes to be practicing retention. But I'm not their creator. I'm not their daddy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I promote it. You know what I'm saying? If you ask me, I definitely, I recommend it and I promote it. But I'm not out here like, bro, I'm not, who am I to tell you to do what you need to do with your sex life, bro? Who am I to tell you what you need to do on how you need to eat? Like, it's research out here on certain things on health benefits, but in terms of like, just telling you, oh, you need, like, why? It's if a person really wanted like research things, and they could. So it's just like me coming out trying to bash people for not doing certain things and whatnot. It's just like, because on the flip, people could look at me and like, oh, he ain't doing certain things. It's just like, it could go both ways. It's a two-way street. I'm not perfect. That's the thing. I'm not perfect. And it's a lot of people out here who be trying to move like they perfect, but it's like, you pick out everybody else what they lack in, but you overlook everything that you lack in. So it makes you seem more you feel me? And you keep focusing on everybody's downfalls, and you only focus on your highlights, and you focus on everybody else's lowlights. So in your head, you start to form this idea of, oh, you so perfect because you subconsciously blocking out all your lowlights. But you highlight everybody else lowlights. You only highlight your highlights. Hey, bro, it's I'm telling you, bro, I done seen that. When you sit back and observe, you watch these type of people, and they usually hypocrites too. They usually hypocrites too, bro. So, that's why I like being that individual who, practice these different things, kind of on my different lane. But I'm still a relatable person. I can still go to the, go to the cookout and just kick it. Like, everybody eating chicken ribs, I can just kick it, bro. I ain't, if it's some sides, some vegetables, but I ain't at the cookout. Man, y'all need to stop eating this shit. What? Like, what do I gain from that? You know what I'm saying? Like, what do I gain from that? Nothing but an ego boost. And I'm not interested in getting the ego boost. I'm already confident within, so I don't need an ego boost. I don't need to put other people down to feel like to put myself up. I'm already up energetically, spiritually. I'm already up. You feel me? I'm already feeling good physically, so I don't need to put anybody else down. I only put out good vibes and high frequencies, man. That's it. So be wary of these people. You know what I'm saying? Be wary of these people who be all up in their spiritual ego, try to put you down because you ain't doing certain things that they just started doing too. That's usually how it be. It be people who just started doing it. You feel me? Now, granted, like I said, I understand some people be moving with good intentions on trying to do it, but you gotta understand some people just not in that time period of their life to you know what I'm saying, to be accepting of it. So just leave it where it's at sometimes. That's all I'm saying. Cause like I said, some of us, some people be having good intentions when they be trying to, it don't always be coming from an egotistical place, but you gotta understand, everything aligns when it's supposed to align. Everything happens when it's supposed to happen. So if that person don't feel within their spirit that they should be doing it, then they shouldn't be doing it. Because if they should be doing it, they would feel it within their spirit. It's not time for them to be on that journey. It's your time. So you focus on your journey and let everybody else focus on their journey. Peace.